Okay, Scott Wilhelm of Kansas City, Montana, I'm sorry, asked if the Air Force Academy was adequate prep work for doing what I'm doing. Um, yeah, kind of. I did go through the SERE training, which is survival, evasion, resistance, and escape. The first part of that is survival, um, and there are some aspects of survival out here. But I brought lumber, I brought food, and that kind of thing. So it's not really a survival situation. Generally, a survival situation is when you, you have to take immediate action or you're going to die. Well, I'm not going to die out here right now. I've got a little cabin, I've got food and water, so I'm doing okay. Um, I think some of the SERE training, when you talk about isolation and some of the hardships that you can go through in a combat survival situation, some of that is applicable, but for the most part it's not. I would say this is not really a survival um, situation. This is also not really even a pioneering situation, although it could be. It's mostly homesteading, although I think a lot of people don't know about the Homesteading Act. But basically, the government would give you free land if you agreed to move to a place, build a cabin, do some farming, and have some animals or whatever, depending on what the regulations were. Then you get the free land. So it's kind of a cool old program. I wish they would redo it, but a lot of people um, failed to complete it because it turns out this is not easy. Um, and if you got kids or someone who's not really interested in doing this, you don't want to come out here. I think it would be very miserable with a spouse who was not interested in experiencing some of the things we've been experiencing out here. I think that'd be tough. So I would say I'm not sure that really prepared me at all for it, but it was really good training. Um, so I hope that answers your question, but that's a good question.